I'm Dan Berkowitz, and I'm the president of the Tom of Finland Foundation. Well, the foundation turned 21 this past year. We are literally, finally, legal.
Tom actually opened up a door for artists, not necessarily gay artists, and he did, of course, gay artists, but all artists, because he allows them to be able to draw or create whatever their medium is.
Also, we're celebrating the fact that 5 drawings by Tom of Finland have been accepted into the permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art, which is really a major advance, because when you think that 50 years ago, Tom of Finland's work was considered, as even he called it, his dirty little pictures.
The actual Tom of Finland guy, it means a lot because he was very he got a lot of balls to go out there and do his art and not care about what people might think. And you're talking about he did in the mid-60s, early 70s when he was doing all his art. Back then it was not even, people were not allowed to touch hands in the streets, so to put our work out there like this, it was very, I admire people who got the guts to say, this is who I am, this is what I do, whether you like or not. If you don't like, don't look at it.
He would always say, he did his drawings for himself, but also he did his drawings for all of you, for all of the guys out there who didn't feel like they actually belonged. And he wanted them to belong. He wanted them to feel proud of who they were.
The foundation means a lot for me because I got to meet a lot of people. I got to make new friends. Of course, I got to the opportunity to sell my work.
And that's what Charles and I and Robert have been talking about as our meetings, and we come together. Because the way for us to all survive in the future is to be connected.
I mean, we think we live in a safer place for gay art. It is not true.
But I really commend what they are doing in the sense that trying to promote and save the erotic art that's out there. There are a few favorite artists. One of them, his name is Axel.
I kind of like to push the boundaries, and I think that's the job of artwork, is to push boundaries and press people's buttons and raise emotions, get people passionate, even if they hate it, tell me why, let's get a dialogue going, let's discuss why sex is a bad thing or a good thing, or why it's so important to everybody, and it is important to everybody if everybody has a comment about it.
If we don't keep this alive and pass it on to younger generations, then it will become just something that's held at a university class. And that's why I wanted the quote downstairs in the lobby and a photograph of Tom all weekend long, because I want the young people who are coming here who don't even know who he is, because a lot of young people don't know who Tom of Finland is to learn, and find out.
I do pencil work and pen and ink, and I've been trying to do a lot more original artwork because collectors like that. And suddenly I found myself in a position of being collectible, which is a good thing.
I want to tell you all that it does so much for these artists for you to go and talk with them and for them to show you their work, because that is as much encouragement for them to continue their craft as buying it.
I make sure I support the Tom of Finland Foundation as much as I can, because my artwork started with the Tom of Finland Foundation, so I owe a lot to them.
Welcome to GMSMA's Fashion Fetish Show. I'm going to be your host for the evening. My name is Doc Hoskins. I know you all come here to see some fashion, so let's get this show on the road. And all these topics from our design stories. I'm your host for the evening, Doc Hoskins. I want to thank you all for coming out and making me feel warm and welcome. Have a good evening.